Okay, so let's go first sa ating topic for today, which is famous composers of the Renaissance period. So, ano nga ba muna ang Renaissance? From the word Linet, Linetre, Lineter, ayoko kung paano mabasa dito. It means rebirth, revival, rediscover. So, Renaissance period is a period of looking back to the golden age of Greece and Rome. So, let's go to the famous composers of the Renaissance period. So number one is Giovanni Preluigi delle Palestrina, da Palestrina. So Rome, 1525, medyo ano na to, no? Medyo sobrang tagal na nito. 1525 and February 2, 1594. Si Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina is said to be the greatest master of Roman Catholic Church music during the Renaissance period. Majority of his compositions are sacred music. He was committed to sacred music and he has taken interest in satisfying the desires of the church leaders in 16th century. Palestrina's Pope Marcellus Mass is held up the perfect example of counter-reformation style. Kyrie is part of the two sections of the Pope Marcellus Mass. Yun. His career reflects commitment to the music of the church. He received his early training and spent the majority of his um, training in various churches in Rome, including the Pope's Chapel. He was an organist and choir master at the both Sistine Chapel and the St. Peter's Basilica, which may influence distinctively pure and sustained style in musical composition. Palestrina also served as an organist in the St. Agapito. His first book, Masses, became popular and was greatly appreciated by Pope Julius III. Palestrina has two sons but lost them both during the plague epidemic struck Rome in 1570s. He planned to become a priest but eventually changed his mind and married a wealthy widow. This improved his wealth and enabled him to pursue musical career for the rest of his life. So if you want to listen to his music, listen to the links like the link of the opening the Kyrie excerpt from Pope Marcellus Mass. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to another composer which is Thomas Morley. 1557, 1602. So Morley, Thomas Morley, son of a brewer. Brewer ano to, gumagawa ng alak. He was born in Warwick, East England. He was a singer in the local cathedral. From his boyhood, he became master of uh, choristers. There in 1583, Thomas Morley was the famous composer of secular music in his time. He was a singer in the local cathedral during his childhood and believed to have studied music with William Byrd, an Elizabethan composer of sacred music. He received his bachelor's degree in Oxford and became an organist at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Yun. Then, let's go. He tried imitating Byrd in his early works but veered towards composition or composing madrigals that show variety of color, form, and technique. So most of his madrigals are light, easy to sing, and some aspects of Italian style. His Musica La Transalpina, a collection of Italian madrigals fitted with the English text, was published in 1588 by Nicolas Yonge. Shortly after, he began publishing his own collection of madrigals and made significant contribution to the history of music. His works include the famous Fire, Fire, My Heart, Sing It and Chant It, Fantasy, April in My Mistress' Face, I Was a Lover and His Last. So if you want to research to and listen to Thomas Morley's work, you may use the following. You can type on YouTube the links for the madrigal composition Fire Fire in My Heart. Okay. Which madrigal did you enjoy if you haven't seen the videos in YouTube? Based on what you have heard, did you agree with the composition of Palestrina and morally reflect their personalities? Why or why not? Okay, yun. Bye-bye.